have never had to re-record an entire video before, but we did our best, but by the time we realized that we needed to re-record, it was like 11:30 p.m. So here we are. Today, it is not day 4, but welcome to your What the Hell is Happening Day 4 recap. It's day 5. We'll run through some updates of what happened on Friday, yesterday, and then talk about some new tax bills. Woo! Tax bill. Everyone's favorite. HB 16 solar is fine, just not here. This bill makes it more difficult to build new solar plants. This passed the House floor, and it goes to Senate rules.
Our first pink bill on the purple side.
HB 85, UN bad, Utah good. This is Lisa Shepard's conspiracy theory state sovereignty bill that says the UN has no authority in Utah. Doesn't matter. It's not important. This passed the House. Goes to Senate rules. HB 60, Watergate. This bill makes it more difficult for people to challenge new water rights, and it allows people to divert water upstream from the Great Salt Lake. This passed House committee. Not a good bill if you care about not breathing arsenic. SCR 4, drill baby drill. This is a resolution that says that the state of Utah wants to drill more on federal lands. Doesn't do anything, it just says we want to do it. This passed committee.
We're going to do a speed round of all the bills that were assigned to a committee and will likely be heard in committees next week. HB 141, family separation tax. This is the bill that creates a tax on immigrants that are sending money to other countries. HB 214, gun industry get out of court free. This makes it harder to sue gun manufacturers. HB 156, BYOB is back. This is the bill that allows you to bring your own blood to the hospital. One of that good. I'm so excited we get to listen to another committee hearing about that bill. HB 179, pasteurizing is tyranny. One of the multiple raw milk bills. HCR 4, church love state. This is the resolution that says we need more religious freedom.
New bills for everyone. We want to first of all give a shout out to Voices for Utah Children for helping us understand how all these tax bills work and what they affect. So thank you to them. You can go check them out on their website or their Instagram. Now we're going to be talking about tax bills, and I know you're going to be tempted to scroll away, and I'm going to tell you not to do that because you have to pay taxes, so you should know where they're going. Taxes on a Saturday. SB 97, you can't handle the truth in taxation. This bill would put a cap of 5% on how much municipalities like cities and counties can raise property taxes. This is saying that you can't raise them more than 5% year over year. And so your school districts and cities are going to have to figure out how to cut services because the income tax keeps getting cut and they can't raise property taxes to compensate. Oh my goodness. This has already been assigned to a committee.
SB 116, automatic supersonic hypnotic tax cuts. This is iconic. Automatic supersonic. This bill creates an automatic supersonic hypnotic income tax cut every year when the actual state revenue exceeds the preset forecasted state revenue. And then it locks in those tax rates. Similar to the other bill, this makes it a lot harder for the government services that rely on stable funding mechanisms like schools and health services, and makes it far more unreliable every single year when they continue to cut. Also insane because all of these on top of each other really fuck. Okay, this has been assigned to a committee.
HB 210, I now pronounce you tax relief. This is a bill that revokes the Earned Income Tax Credit, the EITC, as we all are aware. We all know about the EITC. That was created in 2022. It promotes things like work, it reduces poverty, and it gives them more financial stability. This would roll that back and get rid of that, but it would give a new tax credit, but only to married people who file their taxes together for some reason. This would reward people who are married by giving them additional tax breaks, and it would punish people who are unmarried in families who do not file their taxes together.
SB 65, trust us, we'll fund schools. This is a bill from last session that Governor Cox actually vetoed. Drama. And we're bringing it back. So right now, there's an earmark on some property taxes to be able to fund things like education. This would remove that earmark and then redirect all of those funds into the general fund, where they're saying that, don't worry, we'll definitely fund schools to the same amount. We just want to rearrange this. But who knows? Because in the general fund, they can spend that money on whatever they want. So I'm sure they'll fund the schools though. Rules.
HB 235, penny on the dollar tax cuts. This would be the 6th year in a row that Utah has cut income taxes. This would cut it from 4.5% to 4.45%. You can say 0.05%. This would sacrifice $87 million in revenue every single year, only by cutting 0.5%. And it's going to be great because the average Utah family, keep in mind, will save $55 a year. But don't worry, we're giving you a tiny tax cut, but also slashing your services that are going to make you have to pay more for stuff. So, but they care about working families. This is some rules.
Thank you for joining us on this weekly edition of Tax Policy with Elevate. First week of the legislative session is officially in the books. We only have 40 days.
Yeah.
40 days and 40 nights to go.
Biblical metaphor for a fucking long time.
That's scary. We will be doing a breakdown on our YouTube channel this weekend about all of the things that happened this week. So if you want to go check that out, would really love if you would go follow on the YouTube channel because it's brand new and we don't have any followers. So that'd be super helpful. Okay, have a good weekend. Bye.